everybody, what's up? It's ChainsawJenna, and today is Halloween, so we are going to be carving some pumpkins. Yes, I'm carving a pumpkin, and yes, I'm also doing another pumpkin. So I'm carving 2 pumpkins today, and of course this is ChainsawJenna's channel, so we will only be using chainsaws. We're not going to Walmart and buying those cheap, crappy, flimsy, stupid chisel things. No, we're using chainsaws. So I'll carve a real pumpkin first, and then, because a couple of you have also been asking me how to carve a pumpkin. So I'm going to show you guys how I carve a pumpkin out of this log. But we're going to come over here, and I'm going to be using Mr. Spiker. And so I'm going to carve out the face first. I know a lot of people cut on the top and then they gut it out, but I'm going to actually put this pumpkin on the spiker and carve out his face, and then I'll gut him. Okay, maybe a bigger throw. Okay, he's still wobbly, but that's okay. Let's grab our chainsaws, and I'm thinking a smaller chainsaw. We're gonna do a hand chainsaw. I was doing some branch cleanup, so probably should tighten this a little bit. Does anybody have one of these? Do you like it? I don't like these. I don't know if it's because I'm left-handed or what, but I just don't feel safe running these. Oh, so it's the same. This is how you tighten it. That dumb thing. Safety first. Okay, so I'm going for more like Jack the Skeleton look. That's the face that I'm envisioning right now. Ah, there's pumpkin flying everywhere. As sad as it's pumpkin. So actually at California, at DeSanto's Gardens, they had pumpkin carvers, like professional pumpkin carvers there. So I met some cool other carvers, and they are very much more skillful than I am. I'm using a chainsaw. They were using like these high-end like chiseling tools, but this is ChainsawJenna, so we're using chainsaws here. And actually, last year, Ben and I carved pumpkins. Oh, there's some pumpkin on the camera. Sorry. Last year, we carved pumpkins, and we carved the pumpkins inside our house with the chainsaw, because we thought that was a good idea. If you're gonna carve pumpkins, real pumpkins, with a chainsaw, don't do it in your house. Just a bad idea. You'll get pumpkin guts all over your walls, and it will stay there. I could not get the pumpkin guts off the wall. There's definitely less kickback when you're doing pumpkin carving. Do you guys eat your pumpkin seeds? If you do, what's your favorite way of making them? Do you bake them? Like, what seasonings do you put on them? I love eating pumpkin seeds, like a classic, just salt on your pumpkin seeds, so good. I've tried like cinnamon and stuff like that, or like just garlic powder and onion powder and salt, so good. Out of here. I mean, this is a nice little handsaw, but it doesn't make the perfect circle, so I'm just gonna kind of shape it so it's not so jaggedy. So I'm just like taking the tip of the bar and just kind of scooping it like this. He's got like boogers. Guys, pumpkin carving with a chainsaw is actually so fun. I've also seen people get their drills and they have like a paint stirrer attachment and they attach it to their drill and they just real quick, so you don't have to do this. Okay, now that we carved our pumpkin, I'm going to show you guys how I carve my wooden pumpkins. And we'll make him a jack-o'-lantern too. I'll probably give him the same face. So let's set this guy aside. And then I went ahead and put a bunch of lines all throughout the pumpkin. Now what I'm going to do with these lines is that I'm going to open them up some. So I have the front of my face of the pumpkin, it's going to be here, so I gave a more wider section so I can create the eyes and all that. But I'm just going to go in and just widen out these lines that I made just so it looks a little bit more round and plump. So we have the pumpkin pretty much shaped out. I'm going to go ahead and now flip him upside down because I worked on the bottom first and then we rounded out all the ridges here. Now I'm going to flip him, throw him on the spiker, and now we're going to work on the top. Okay, so I actually want to show you guys what I mean with this tic-tac-toe. So here is my tic-tac-toe, right? I just went in with the saw and I went as far, because I'm creating like a nubby little stem. So I went as far until the teeth are just above the log here. So that's how I know how like tall my stem's going to be. So now what I'm going to do, you want to keep the center. So you want to be careful with this because you want to like get rid of all these other squares. So what I like to do is now like go where I was and cut in at an angle like this with my saw and take out this half section. So we'll get rid of this half section first, and then I'll use how deep this one is to go the rest of the way around without hitting the center. You don't want to hit the center one. Alright, so this is what your pumpkin should look like now, right? And the bottom looks nice and rounded, but the top is still very flat, and pumpkins aren't super flat, so we want to make that round. And here I have my stem. I did a pretty good job, if I do say so myself, trying not to hit this middle square. Not even a nick. Okay, right here, I did a little nick right there. That's okay. But I went around because you want to try not to create a lot of these overcuts. Like this is an overcut here. But that's okay because I'm going to clean that up. This is what I'm doing now. I'm doing all of this. So I'm just coming in with the saw and creating some little loops here to make it look more finished. Okay, so we have to move inside because the storm came and got really dark, so we're in my dark dungeon shop now. It's a mess in here. I'm not ready for the winter. I still need to stock up all my logs like a little squirrel, so I have some wood to carve in here. But anyway, back to carving. If you see a Snoopy back here without a head, yeah, he didn't make it, so I have to fix him. But Ben put this pumpkin on him, and it kind of got me thinking. Huh? Isn't that cute though? I think that's really cute. Yeah. Alright, change of plans. It stopped raining, so we're going back outside. Because I got some sanding to do. And I do not want to be standing inside. guys, so here we have a real pumpkin that I carved with a chainsaw. And here is a chainsaw carved pumpkin made out of wood. Which one do you prefer? Real ones or wooden ones? Huh? I'll tell you which one will last longer. This one right here. Both are really fun. I have lots of memories carving pumpkins with my family. My dad would get like a big giant pumpkin and he would also carve in the living room with the battery chainsaw. So really fun to be carving real pumpkins, but also this is also a lot of fun. Anyway, this was just a fun, quick video. I hope you guys have a safe night tonight. Any of the trick-or-treaters, be safe out there, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye guys, thanks for watching. This video is brought to you by PA Great Outdoors Visitors Bureau.